First Dips question of the day, sponsored by Tire Depot. You want the best tires for your ride? That's right. Go to Tire Depot just off Route 6 in Bristol and treat yourself to some Cooper, some Michelin, some BF Goodrich, any of those great tires. Either Tony's got them or he's got them in his warehouse.
Treat yourself.
That's right. Make sure your family is safe on some good tires. So go to TireDepotCT.com for more information. What are our favorite Gene Hackman quotes or lines from movies?
I told Bob Joyce today that he should have Gino start the offense 5 passes. 5 passes. We pass the ball 5 times before we take a shot, Kurt. When Ollie makes his second shot, and you will make your second shot. Oh, God. Goosebumps, dude. Goosebumps. Norman Dale, one of the greatest Hoosier coaches of all time. I put in, now you said that when you watch that movie, there are some pep talks in that movie that make you want to run through a wall. All right, I put in the one, I think we're just about to go to state. And this is Coach Norman Dale getting I think we should do this before every show, guys.
There's a tradition in tournament play. Not talk about the next step until you've climbed the one in front of you. I'm sure going to the state finals is beyond your wildest dreams, so let's just keep it right there. Forget about the crowds, the size of the school, their fancy uniforms, and remember what got you here. Focus on the fundamentals that we've gone over time and time again. And most important, don't get caught up thinking about winning or losing this game. If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners. Okay? All right! Let's go! Let's go! Let me hear it! Come on, Kurt! Come on, Kurt! Go!
That's how we got to start every day.
Ben is going to hurt himself if he tries to clap any harder than that.
Dude, there's so many moments in Hoosiers that just chills down my spine. Chills. And, Dennis Hopper stuff. Oh, God.
I also love the interaction with Barbara Hershey. And, at the beginning, it kind of reminds me of my relationship with my wife. She doesn't like him.
No.
She thinks he's an outsider that's going to come in and
ruin Jimmy.
Make
him play basketball.
Like, I don't even need Jimmy on the team. And, then as he goes over to the mother's house of the woman that he eventually falls in love with, Barbara Hershey, she's cutting his hair and stuff like that. And it's just the setting of it in the Midwest. And it's funny because I happened to look this up in the break. They filmed Hoosiers 55 miles from where Gene Hackman grew up.
Ooh, I did not know
He knew
this.
the story of the small team that went, that deep into the state finals and then wins the state finals. So it's a true story and based on some true story stuff. So that's what makes it even more enjoyable now is that this guy, reading some of the stuff, he never thought Hoosiers would be as big as it is. And he said he did it because at the time he needed the money and it was a project that he wanted to do.
The money.
Yeah, he said he needed the money, and then he said, and it became one of his best pieces of work. So
wow.
I think when you're an actor, and listen, you gotta go back to where this guy started. He lied about his age to get into the Marine Corps.
Yeah,
went around the world because he wanted adventure at 16.
Yeah, 16.
He starts acting at 27, and 3 years into his acting career with The French Connection, he wins his first Oscar. I mean, so this guy was a motivated human being, and he just happened to be one of the best actors of all time.
Pour one out.
Absolutely.
Gene Hackman, man. Pour one out tonight.
Absolutely. One of my favorite. I mean, as a villain, Lex Luthor, all that kind of stuff. I mean,
replacements coach. One of the best
replacements. That's right.
Great coach.
Keanu Reeves.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
What?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
What is he in Mrs. Doubtfire?
Not Mrs. Doubtfire.
What are you talking about?
Great. He's a great cop in Mississippi
Burning.
Burning.
The birdcage. That's what I was saying. The birdcage.
Oh, yeah. We could come up with so many movies.